The senator representing Borno South District in Borno State has said he will not be held accountable if the newly elected Senate President Godswill Akpabio turns out to be the worst. Ndume, during an interview on Channels TV on Tuesday, believed he should not share in any liability attached to Akpabio's performance. Ndume was one of those who spearheaded the campaign for Akpabio and Deputy Speaker Barau Jibrin leading up to their election on Tuesday. The senator, when asked if Akpabio's performance should reflect on him as one of his endorsers, argued that Akpabio would account for his own. He said, "I don't think that is right. I am not Akpabio. Even before God, Akpabio will account for his own. I will account for mine." I said is the best. The majority leader of the Ninth Senate admitted, "If it turns out being the worst, I'm not going to be responsible. How can you hold me accountable? I didn't force anybody to vote. I believe he's the best, but I don't know what he will do tomorrow. I can't say that." Ndume also stated that his expectation is based on what he has seen. "I have known Akpabio for 4 years. Only 4 years? He was a minority leader while I was the majority leader," he said. "And I know he is somebody that is intelligent, is passionate about some issues. Some issues. That one guy Bill. And is detribalized. He is qualified. He's a qualified lawyer. Yeah, that one a lawyer too. He was a minister. He was a commissioner. He has all it takes to do what Nigerians expect, but don't hold Ndume responsible." That is what Ndume is trying to let you know. Okay, it is evident APC as a party doesn't even have a footing. Imagine Akpabio of PDP, the so-called corrupt party, an individual as Senate President. Now that when they talk out of a Tinubu, just close your eyes and just think about Tinubu and all that has been said about him, all that he's been doing, and you begin to like, hey, are we even ready for the real country that we desire? Akpabio is a wrong choice, or could it be compensation to his loot from governor to NDDC? Story: none of them can be as bad as the calamity that befell Nigeria masses under Buhari's watch. Are they not part of Buhari? Tinubu has outperformed Buhari under 2 weeks. Really? With wetin wey you say, if people no fit go work, people no fit comot, people no fit chop. Wetin he don do? He sign student loan bill, which you don't even know whether you are going to get. Of course, there's no other way to say it. Just like this issue of a subsidy. He just say subsidy is over. Subsidy is supposed to be over by July. And he said over, and some of the supporters were like, "Oh, that was not what he meant. He meant that Buhari had already removed subsidy, and he was just trying to relate it to Nigerians, so that Nigerians will be aware, not that he's the one who has removed it." And it's not going to take effect immediately, but the second day, NNPC just rolled out prices of petrol prices, and it took effect. Nobody's saying anything, and he's even saying that no solution to cushion the effect. And I'm sure you are enjoying it. You are buying for 500, 600, depending on where you are. Everything has skyrocketed. You tell me that he has outperformed Buhari. Now, so Buhari to do initial gragra. He signed this student loan or whatever. At the end of the day, all the ones that they signed, all the laws that we have, do they follow the laws? We have a robust law in this country. We have a sound and a strong constitution. Do we go about it? Do we follow them? Do they obey rule of law? So is this one things that will not benefit you, that at the end of the day it is going to be man no man? Remember this employment that they said they wanted to create for the 770 something local governments that was kept or put under Festus Keyamo. See, today the reason why that thing could not succeed was that a lot of all these politicians were like, "Oh, how many slots are you going to give me? How many this are you going to give me?" See, today the reason why we don't have a national carrier in aviation sector is because of all this nonsense. They are the one, they will wreck everything. So you are happy now that they have signed something into law. Now here we dey now. They say sit down, look, now be dog name. Who go see as all of those things go be? People who have been lying from time immemorial. Any little thing you will fall for their antics, because I don't even know, based on your own sentiment. So he has performed a Buhari. Go dey look now. But this one don't say no hold me responsible. He no force you to vote for Ramo. It's a normal thing. We have not seen the best in any of the Nigerian Senate presidents, but we are praying for a change, not negative change that has been promising over the years. You want to pray? May whatever you wish Nigeria happen to you. Things going to turn out good from 10 Senate presidents. Believe it and don't be antagonistic. Nigeria is just a joke. This is a wonderful country. The one that contested for president that didn't buy a senatorial form is now a Senate president. He get as a bill. She one of them now they confess now. And meanwhile, Ahmad Lawa, who is now the Senate president, say, oh God, you're not supposed to be saying this. One of the judges, the husband of one of the judges, said he has done a lot of things that he was able to persuade his wife to favor some people as far as judgment is concerned, not according to the law. Of course, we can see it now. Early warning and exoneration. Your wish will follow you. Senator Ndume, go and sleep. Nigeria is working again. All this Emilio come. They go they pray. Men go they pray. Now all of them say let us be praying. Pray what? So you have not been praying before. So it means that all of you have not been praying all this while. So now your prayer wants to start. We will see.